Good morning, actually good afternoon. This is the fall garden tour. These are my peers, Cherimoya. And next to peers is Big Sister. And Big Sister is Rudy 2.0 or 20. And then I got some more Cherimoya and atemoya. Getting ready for grafting. And this is my hybrid, the Yucatan Saramuya, that is grafted onto Cherimoya. Leo number 1, no fruit, also known as Calamoya. This one's in my new variety. This is a Cherimoya with LH late. We'll see what kind of fruit it produces next year. Here's Fortuna. Beautiful fruit, big, thin skin. Almost ready. Got a couple more weeks left. This is Barula, also known as Super Lisa. It will change color in the sun, so it will be much more redder. Sometimes it becomes yellow. This is Sabor. It didn't really impress me last year. Well, we'll see what it does this year. And of course, my coffee tree. They love shade. Same tree, but we got, this is bumper stream, so I'll cover up so people won't hit their head. There we go, there's a fruit. See how big it is? It gets big, really big. Fortuna. Sabor. And so in the back is cherry sop. I didn't have time to hand pollinate them this year, so no fruit. And this is one of my last Yucatan Saramuya that I grew from seed and regrafted them onto Cherimoya rootstock, so I'll live. This is at least 5 or 6 year old tree, and that's a gummy worm tree. Hasn't fruit for me yet, but it's huge. It's in a 25-gallon pot. And underneath is Vietnamese atemoya. Very nice atemoya from Vietnam. And more graph of the Yucatan Cherimoya. And here is a 25-gallon Kazico. If one, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fruit on here. It can hold more, but fruit will get bigger. And this is my Yucatan atemoya. So basically I cross a AP with Yucatan pollen, and I got this. It's a very chewy custard apple, and hopefully it will continue producing it. Chewy custard apple. This is my second year with fruit on it. It's a big mother tree. Originally I used it to graft other plant, but it didn't take, so I said, oh, keep it then, it's destiny. So my Frankenstein tree of all the different Helena I got from Louise. I got AXP, Papa Rosa, I got giant Goyan, I can't even pronounce it. See, Guarania or Guana. Okay. And then Honey Drop, Isoc, and Costada. And then I got some more sealing. Here's another grafted, let's see, Bohema. And Giant White. Giant Sabor. And this is Bronca Lisa with Louise Trunciflora. So here's the Trunciflora, and here's the Bronca Lisa. Bronca Lisa, also known as C17 Bronca Lisa, and Louise Trunciflora. Below that is Oh Boy, or it's the grafted from Louise, and I got some more grafted. I forgot the name of this one. I gotta look for it. This is Novak, and some more grafted right up there. That right there is a Sapodilla. I forgot which one. Oh yes, Hayashasa or Hayasha. I am butchering everything. Here is my other custard apple hybrid from Yucatan. This one I haven't released yet. And here's a custard apple. Very big tree I got from Exotica. And here's my compound mav, the purple sugar apple. Behind that is vanilla from Nino, or I got this from Hermino, and behind that is Prolific. So This one here has a different type of skin from this one. That's from the pollen. Very common. And here we have Sweetie. Next to Sweetie is Jumbo AP. It's just an AP that's bigger than the regular AP, so they call it Jumbo AP, and it gets pretty big according to sources. And this is my compas. It's basically a better tasting El Bumpo. See how this one here isn't too dark, isn't bumpy? That's because of the pollen. But otherwise, this is how it should look like. And my other creation, Jumbo AP. Okay. And here's another custard apple hybrid. Beautiful long leaves. And behind that is Marachi Red. And another custard apple hybrid. This is the Taiwan atemoya. And this is Hillary White. Let's see if I can find some fruit on here. So yeah, Hillary White, for some reason, as this shy producer, maybe because of my lack of hand pollination, but there's a fruit. Some more Annona. Some more. This is Ilama. Here is another Yucatan sugar apple, Cherimoya, that I grown from seed, and in order to rescue it, I had to regraft it onto a Cherimoya rootstock in order for it to grow and not die. So this here was grafted 2 years ago, and yes, it took 2 years to get this big. Here is LH Pink. LH Pink. This is LH Special, also known as the Paxton Prolific. And my Alano. Beautiful fruit. Bitter melon, some chili. Our AP number 2. AP number 2. Mango. More chili. Pepper. Nothing in here but Jabo. So this is my Jabo greenhouse and some sugar apple that I grafted, and hopefully it will produce faster in here than outside. but mainly jabo. Yeah, I got this greenhouse just for jabo and mango. But okay, so this is El Bumpo. I said El Bumpo, just like it looks just like compass, but it's not a better quality. So this here is also an El Bumpo, but smooth skin. So and the color has changed. So this actually is ready. More El Bumpo. So I have to keep this El Bumpo tree in check, because if it gets too big, it will block this. And this is my sugar apple, also known as spicy, from Raul. It's supposed to taste like a chili pepper. We'll see. And some more jabo. This is Chandler. And oh, look at this, self-pollinate Marachi red. I didn't even hand pollinate this. It just went on its own. So this tree gets no sun and it's lacking in nutrients, but it's still producing fruit. See, I didn't even hand pollinate this. And yep. And so next to it is my PPC, which is horrible, but it's self-producing fruit this year. I didn't even hand pollinate that. And this is Bell, B-E-H-L, or Bill. Next to it is was honey heart, but not anymore. So we're questioning whether or not that's honey heart. Some more Yucatan Cherimoya. Another Yucatan Cherimoya. Oh, my graph right there growing. My orange tree's dying. I don't know whether or not it's because of the citrus disease, but it's dying. Next to it is my Kumbe. So this is Kumbe. Next to Kumbe is Pinotehete. They look almost the same, but there's bumps on them. So those bumps makes a little bit different from the Pinotehete. Very good fruit. And some more seedling, more seedling, more seedling. And these are LH late. Self-producing atemoya. Or I don't know whether or not these are pink blush or not. LH late. And this is my wax bamboo. This is the second flowering. So it produces really big sweet fruit. Green fruit. So some more. So this is golden nugget or gold nugget. I'm not sure the correct name. And more jabo. Jabo, 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 jabo. Sugar apple. Grafted onto Cherimoya, so that way it won't die. Jabo, 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 jabo. Another Cherimoya. sugar apple. Grafted onto Cherimoya rootstock. This is 2 different varieties. Grafted on one here. Guava, fig, another. These are seedless wax jambu, and more saramuya hybrid. This is one of my newer creation. We'll see what the fruit tastes like. It's a red custard apple with a knight. Jabo. This is durian. More. This is custard apple again, another variety. And here's also another sugar apple or a saramuya from Yucatan, grafted onto a Cherimoya rootstock. Here's my pink mammoth. Right next to it is the Marachi red. So this Marachi red is different from the other Marachi red is because the pollen. So these one here I use the Marachi red pollens on its own to make basically what the fruit should look like, so that way people won't say, oh, you don't have Marachi red. But yeah, these are Marachi red. And more sugar apple or saramuya. Actually, no, this is sugar apple from Florida, called Edwin Purple. Edwin Purple. Yeah, that's it.